How we doing there, guys? I know it's been a few weeks since we have dropped a video, so returning to that this week. What's going on? Well, it's our next mode of discourse, which is comparison and contrast. So the compare-contrast mode of discourse, coming off the heels of definition and classification and division. Again, the second half here, we are concerned with getting into these modes of discourse, doing activities, journals, SEC exercises, reading reader pieces, etc., not devoting any essays to them. We are instead concerned with adding to and editing, revising, editing, proofreading our first half essays. So far, that has been the narrative essay, and also the descriptive essay is now in as of you all seeing this video. So we will get into compare contrast. The reader selection I have posted in the announcement. You could also find it in the reader search bar as well. The only reason why I posted it is because it's a Washington Post article, and sometimes WAPO articles and New York Times articles are blocked unless you have a subscription. I think if you try to access the article, I think it's like 5 or more times a day or a week, whatever the timeline is, it'll prompt you to subscribe. So I just did a PDF copy of it and put it in the announcement so that you could just have it nice and accessible right there in the announcements. So it's a pretty interesting article. What it talks about is, I don't know if you guys have ever taken a personality test. Excuse me, I've provided a link for you guys to take a personality test in the journal, which is the assignment this week, to see what you are. I think I am an INFP, INFJ, one of those. I'm an introvert. I am intuitive. I can't remember if I'm thinking or feeling, and then there's judging, perceiving. I'm somewhere in that range. So extrovert, introvert is really the big categories here. Introverts, extroverts. The article is basically kind of comparing these two types and kind of making a case. It's kind of an argumentative essay as well, making a case why, or that most people are a combination of the two, called ambiverts. That prefix ambi, A-M-B-I, meaning either or both, okay? Like ambiguous or ambidextrous or whatever else word you might want to put that prefix onto. So it's interesting in that it kind of puts on its head this notion that there are only introverts and extroverts. Most likely you, me, are ambiverts, a combination of the two. So you're not left-handed, you're not right-handed, you're ambidextrous, to continue with the metaphor there. So what you have to do is follow the directions in the journal, and then go ahead and try that personality test. Again, the link that I've provided there in the journal description. So it's in the journals. You'll see that there's a folder for this week in our next shell in the week folder, but it refers you to the journal area. So it's Journal 5, Compare Contrast, due by Sunday. And it asks you, which one do you think you are? Do you think you're an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert? Why do you believe yourself to be that? Or if you'd like a more informed assessment, give this personality test a try. And that is the website there, 16personalities.com. Make sure your journal is 2 paragraphs, 150 words total, okay? So a paragraph, generally speaking, is anywhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 10 sentences, usually about, say, 50-ish to 100-ish words, okay? So that explains the length, the word count there. But do make sure you are splitting up your paragraphs and that, you are showing that you know how to, state an idea in one paragraph and then transition to add on to that paragraph, elucidate on that idea, or transition to another interrelated but kind of new idea in the second paragraph. Okay, so pretty easy week this week. It is just the journal, okay? And then next week we will do our redo for our argumentative persuasive essays, okay? And then there'll be another mode of discourse, and then one last essay redo. That will be the MLA research essay. We'll see where we are with the timetable here towards the end of the term, as we were off for spring break, so that might complicate everything we want to do at the end. So we might have to take out one of those assignments towards the end of the term. So just be on standby with that. I'll let you know. Thanks everybody for working hard. Those of you who have been working hard, those of you who have had trouble, I am sorry. It's incumbent on you as a student, especially in an online class, to stay on top of everything. So those of you who have been doing that, I applaud you, and I encourage you to keep working hard. A few weeks left. We got this, and I will peace out at that. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again with another video in a couple weeks. Till then.